Hey friends, welcome back to Homeschoolology. Today's video, you are going to be coming along with me while I clean my disaster of a homeschool room, okay? We use our dining room as our homeschool room. It's a combo room. It works out well for us. So it's been an utter shambles, so much so to the point that we've been doing our schoolwork at the other table in the house because it's just been so messy in here. So it was time to tackle this space, and I did. So I'm gonna bring you along, share, it's gonna be a voiceover video of me like doing all the cleaning. So I'll share what everything was, why everything was like it was, and all of that good stuff, and what I did and how I cleaned it, and a before and after. The after is not super exciting because I did have a pile of stuff that I had to go through, so it's not perfectly clean, but that's life. So let's dive into the video. All right, guys, here it is, and it's all of its wonderness. This is what the homeschool room looked like before I started this deep clean. As you can see, there are just piles and piles of things. The kids did clay, it got on the floor, it just piles everywhere, things that needed to be dealt with. I mean, like even the cabinets aren't even closed properly, guys. It was bad. It was in rough shape. So this is just real raw. This is what happens when there's 4 kiddos and a mom who's just not on her A game and she's just trying to get things done. And yeah, so there is literally stuff just shoved up on those shelves. It was bad. It was bad. The floors were terrible. I mean, there's like clay everywhere. I don't even know what they did, y'all. It was insane. So, stuff falling out of the cabinets. This homeschool cart, guys, or my personal cart, it was literally things were falling off of it all the time. It was it was so bad. And then directly behind that, as you'll see in a minute, here is showing you that there's like literally stuff falling out of the shelves. But this is an epic doom pile of just random crap that I didn't want to deal with and shoved in a corner. And yeah, so oh my goodness, was it terrible. So let's get to cleaning it. So I started with this pile over here because I couldn't even move that homeschool cart around without things falling. This bin is just a bin of notebooks. My youngest daughter just loves to write in notebooks. So her grandparents know that, and they just provide her with notebooks all the time. But what I'm doing here is taking off all the like baby books, like the books that really none of my kids are young enough for anymore. So they're going to go up to our library upstairs to, be given later to my kiddos when they have kiddos. But those were moved so that I had more room on those shelves to put those things that were piling up in front. And then I'm just simply putting away things. Our small manipulatives are in that cabinet in the playroom. And so this is me just kind of cleaning out this basket that was just full of random crap. I mean, there's a Christmas bulb there, guys, a Christmas ornament. So I don't even know. So yeah, so this is me just kind of like tidying and straightening the cabinets, the shelves, making sure that the doors can close on the cabinets. And then I start working on my this is my personal cart. But I'm just going through like everything that's on there, pulling it off, or reorganizing it, putting away things that don't belong on there, getting rid of any old paperwork which is what I'm doing now, going through all my paperwork, any paperwork I don't need anymore. And so I'm just kind of like putting all of that away and putting away things, like I said, that don't go there. Generally getting this cart back, to tidy and ready for, functioning again. And because it definitely was not functioning before, but all on the table are just stacks that I'm eventually going to have to go through as well. And I guess I just kind of wanted to update you guys. I know it's been a while. This is what happens when I'm just not on my A game, mentally, physically. I just hadn't been feeling well, and this is what happened. And so this entire weekend that I filmed this, we cleaned the entire downstairs, like cleaned out all the doom piles, reorganized for some better usage of spaces and, problem areas, kind of reorganized those so that they didn't stay problem areas. We took care of like everything downstairs. It wasn't just this room that was, in utter chaos. Every room was in utter chaos. Every room had doom piles. And so we really worked the entire weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, to get it where it was, clean again and everything is in its place again. And just back to being able to function properly rather than, us having to know what was in every doom pile for if we needed something or things falling when you were trying to get something you needed and that kind of stuff. So it was really bad. We took the whole weekend to clean it all, and it really felt amazing to get all of that done in a weekend and then have it looking so nice and so wonderful. And it really helped. So I know I didn't really want to do it. I wanted to do it. I wanted a cleaner house, but I didn't want to do the work. But it was worth all of this effort to get everything put back together. And it has been nice, especially this room, because we are able to use this room again for, its actual purposes. The kids are kind of taking more ownership in keeping the space clean. And so it was really nice for them to also be part of the process and then taking pride in what they completed. And now everyone is keeping things a little bit more tidy, and they are enjoying their space, especially their playroom. They're enjoying like being able to walk in there because you couldn't before. And so they are really taking it upon themselves to tidy things, which is really nice to see. So a summary of what you've been watching here is I switched that major doom pile to behind the treadmill. It is no longer a doom pile. It has only things that are supposed to be in it, but those are things that the kids like sensory bins and things like that for the kiddos. And then I have starting to put on the finishing touches. You're going to see me wipe down the counters or the tables. And that mat right there is from IKEA. It's a desk protector mat. Those have been the greatest investment. They're like $5 or $8 at IKEA. And my kids get them out when they do clay and stuff. And then I took a few pictures of some projects that I could then get rid of because we no longer needed them. And I can just put their picture in the portfolio. And this was my after. As I said, it's not super exciting because there are some piles still, but man, oh man, does this look so much better. Things are where they're supposed to be, easy to find, not falling off the shelves anymore. The baskets are organized. The bins are under like they're supposed to be. No more trash on the floor. The floor is clean. Doom pile's gone. The cart I can function. No more stuff falling off the table. And this last little bit that you're about to see on the table is just the remnants of the things that I needed to go through and just didn't have time to, and some things I'm going to be selling. So I hope you found this video entertaining. I hope it was helpful, maybe some motivation for you to get into your space and get it cleaned up. Especially a lot of people are wrapping up their year right now. And so it's always a good time to kind of get in and clean out if you've wrapped up with something and all those good things. I will be posting that box you saw at the end, probably over on my Instagram page, to clean out some of the curriculum that I know I'm not going to use now that my youngers are officially schooling and we found the curriculum that works best for them. So I will be listing that over there. So if you want to check me out over there at Homeschool-ology, I will be sharing that at some point. I don't know when that's going to be, but soon because it's curriculum buying season. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. I hope you'll come back and chat with me again real soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.